What is up, YouTube? This is Alucard AFK with another MTGO game with commentary. So we're back on our mono black control deck, aka the discard deck. Opening hand this time around, we have a Underworld Connection, which is a fairly new addition to the deck. Enchant Land. Enchant Land has tap it, pay 1 life, and draw a card, so it's a consistent card drawing engine. We have 3 Swamps, 2 Vampire Nighthawks, Flying Death Touch, Lifelink, 2/3 for 3, and a Duress. Let's get into it, shall we? Go ahead and play a Swamp out. We'll throw a Duress his way. His opening a hand, he has 2 Forest, 1 Cathar's Crusade. Now, this is pretty powerful, but it's 5 mana, so early on, things like Traveler's Preparations, put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures and flash it back. So we want to get rid of things like that early on. Duress, I can only choose a non-land, non-creature card, so otherwise I'd get rid of Avacyn's Pilgrim, as we didn't get a Tragic Slip in our opening hand, and that's what he's going to come out with, is Avacyn's Pilgrim first. So we go ahead and get rid of the Traveler's Preparations. He'll bring out an Avacyn's Pilgrim with 1 Forest. And got another Swamp. Bring out a Champion of the Parish. Whenever another human enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on Champion of the Parish. He's a 1/1 for 1. He'll swing for 1. We'll go to 19. And we got Geralf's Messenger. Go ahead and throw a Vampire Nighthawk out. So bring out Witchbane Orb. This is something that I always play in my control decks. It is in the sideboard of this deck, but we don't play a lot of 3-game matches. I've gotten more into tournaments lately, but the orb enters the battlefield, destroy all curses attached to you, you have hexproof. So I was actually just talking to one of my buddies, Mario, about this card, how it, for 4 mana, you know, any deck can play it, so why not? So that's going to negate, completely cancel the Messenger's ability, so because it's targeting the opponent, and any targeted ability towards my opponent is null and void with the hexproof. So that's really just 4 damage that we're, 2 damage when he comes out, and then 2 damage if he died, and he has Undying, so when he comes back. So it's not a huge gain chamber. And we got another Vampire Nighthawk. Go ahead and throw him out. Throw that last Swamp out. We'll go to 18, we'll go to 21. So I'll finally bring out that Cathar's Crusade. And we got a Tragic Slip. I usually, like I said in the last game, I usually try to reserve this for bigger creatures with the 13/13. Since he's playing green, I really thought about holding it back, but he's going to keep trying to boost his creature with Champion of the Parish, and so usually I'll use Tragic Slip early on things like that, like Champion of the Parish and Avacyn's Pilgrim, things like that. So go ahead and take out Champion of the Parish. And I threw the Messenger out instead of a Vampire Nighthawk. He is playing white, so there is a chance that he has some sort of board clearing ability ready in firing. So if he did get rid of everything, I'm holding back a Vampire Nighthawk, so he can at least have something in the air, and that's giving me a lifelink. So if he cleared the board, taking out 3 Vampire Nighthawks, then the Messenger isn't that great by himself. So that 2 ability got squashed. Swing in with both Vampire Nighthawks. I'll go to 14, we'll go to 25. I bring out that Wild Beastmaster. When the Beastmaster attacks, each creature you control gets XX until end of turn, where X is Wild Beast its power. So he's going to pump up Beastmaster, and then it's going to be able to boost all his other creatures up. And he's getting a 1/1 through Caster's Crusade, so. Cathars. So he did a Traveler's Preparation. So Avacyn's Pilgrim and the Wild Beastmaster is now a 3/3. And he actually flashed that back, so we discarded it early on, and he finally flashed it back. So we'll go to 22. Got another Swamp. Go ahead and throw out our Vampire Nighthawk. Didn't really see like he had something. He's got one card in his hand. He didn't have any board clearing spells, so. He'll go to 7. We'll go to 26. He'll bring out another Avacyn's Pilgrim. And everybody will get a 1/1 counter, so there are 4/4s, and Avacyn's Pilgrim that just came out is a 2/2. We'll do Traveler's Preparations. They'll become 5/5s. And they won't swing in. We've got Vampire Nighthawk sitting here, ready to die and block them with Death Touch. Got a Mind Rot, no cards in his hand, so let's go ahead and play Underworld Connections. Let's see what we can draw out of this card drawing engine. And we'll get a Duress. Just as useless as a Mind Rot at this point. And we'll swing in with all Vampire Nighthawks and leave the Messenger out. His ability swinging right now could knock us down to 10 here and 2 here, but he's gonna boost these guys up again. I was totally planning on it, but he can only boost a single card above the threshold to kill us. If we block any one of these, two of them are not going to be enough to kill us. So we leave the Messenger out, and he has Undying, so he'll come back anyway. Whereas the Vampire Nighthawks would do Death Touch for sure and get rid of the creature, but then we would lose our Vampire Nighthawk. So we go to swing in. He goes to 1. We go to 31. So he does Traveler's Preparation on his 2 5/5s. They become 6/6s. And then whenever the Beastmaster attacks, we know that ability, each other creature gets XX until end of turn, where X is the Beastmaster's power. So now Avacyn's Pilgrim is an 8/8, Wild Beastmaster is a 6/6, and the one Avacyn's Pilgrim is a 12/12. So, but like I said, we waited for that. So we'll block this Avacyn's to negate that 12. So we'll go to 17. And Messenger's now 4/3. Got a Swamp. Go ahead and play it. We'll swing it with everything we got. So the game will end on turn 8. He'll be ending at -9. We'll be ending at 23. That's Mono Black Control, aka the discard deck. Comment, like, and subscribe, guys. We'll catch you later. Bye.